Da, 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 da. I wonder how much of this is actually gonna be in the fucking video. Da, 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 da. Look at the datsun. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Zeddy016 here with another video. Today, we're driving this beast. So this is my Nissan slash Datsun 240Z. It's my first drift car in the game. This is on my very first account of the game. I finished this game in like 3 days, and that's including the massive grind you have to do to be able to upgrade cars to a good level. So that was fun, but this is my drift car anyways. It's obviously a derelict. If you don't know what that is in this game, basically at the beginning when you start beating bosses that own the crews, who are like the best of the crew, they'll give you a derelict location, which is like it's just the chassis of a car. They're all old, they're all quite old. And once you find that, you get 4 more locations to get the parts for it. And then it starts off as a level 100, the slowest in the game. But they can be upgraded to full on 400 or level 399, which is the top you can go. So this is it. Once you reach level 300, it can be an ultimate build or something like that. That's why I've got the blower, a couple of things here and there. That's why it's really low. Side exhaust. They've got some bash bars on the front. It's very subtle there, the black part. But on the back, it's a not so subtle bash bar, but it's alright. It looks cool. Yeah, I quite like it. It's got Chidori in the top. If you don't know how the game works, basically there's 5 different brands: Nextech, Chidori, Outlaw, Americana, and Carbon. That's it. Yeah, this car only has Chidori parts, so it gets a boost of acceleration and brake, which is perfect for my drifting style. But yeah, here's some stats about it. 756 horsepower, top speed of 362. I basically never reach that because I always end up at a turn somewhere, even on the freeway, and then I end up drifting. 0 to 100 in 1.77 seconds, quarter mile 8.63. The NOS capacity stuff is fairly basic. I don't have many attributes on the parts to do up them. I probably should, but I've been saving my part tokens for other cars that I've been working on. Basically, once I finished the campaign, I just started getting random cars and drifting them. So I haven't really done too much to this car since then. Obviously, it's at level 399. That just means it's as fast as it will ever be, pretty much. This is the part system that I was talking about before. So obviously they're all pink and they have the Chidori logo. That means that they're Chidori. And down the bottom you can see, bottom left, it says bonus 6 times Chidori. That's because I've got 6 Chidori parts. You can also get a bonus for 3, but it's not as good as the 6 times, of course. Most of these parts don't have attributes. It's probably what I would be working on if I wanted to do up this car a bit more. But if you look at the top right, under each part that I go to, it says number 1 stock. That's because when you get all the parts and things, it's bare stock. It's level 100, so they're all number 1 parts. But now they're all level 18 parts, and it's a level 399, which is, as you can see, the bar in the top left. You can't get better than that. I wish they would have had it 400. That would have made sense. Maybe you can get to 400, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe the attributes will bring you up slightly, but in my experience it doesn't really do much. What else can I show you? That's really it. I've got a couple of decals here. I didn't want to go too nuts. I tend to go just fucking stickers everywhere. But I tried to stay a bit down low on here. I love Driftworks. I love that new decal they've put in this one as compared to the last Need for Speed. I've got Noise Bomb and Shift Lock. They're just the 2 drift crews in the game. I just thought I'd put that there because this car has beaten them both. It's kind of like a I beat you, haha lol sort of thing. Drift Club, love that one. Donut, I love how they've put that in there. Love it. Love that Ferrari powered 86. Man, that thing's mental. And I love my Takata. And I just love the Chidori logo as well. Like, look at that. It's so clean and just, oh, it's so good. I quite like it. Even the text, even just the simple Precision Absolute underneath, like, it just sums it up, really. It's quite, they've done really well with that. I'm quite happy with that that system as well, the part system. It does get a bit grindy, but that's alright. Don't mind a bit of grind. I like to play this game anyway. Let's go do some drifting. I've got all the garages in the game. Obviously I've finished it, so I can have infinity amount of cars, which is pretty nice to do. Let's go up here because I quite like this spot. The Drift King race is my favourite one, which is down here. I probably won't do it. I just want to do a little bit of drifting, have a bit of fun, show you guys the car and all that. Apologies if I'm a bit rusty on this car. Last time I drove it, it was level 390, and that was pretty quick and hard to control. And of course I've gone and done other cars since then, and well, I'm just not used to it, you know. So let's hope it all goes well. She sounds pretty good. Love the L series engine. Love the pop pop bang bangs. I love that wide body kit as well. I love how it just kind of, the line on that front wheel connects with the door and the front fender there as well, how it just kind of connects to it. I love that. Yeah, let's do a bit of drifting, I suppose, hey? Oh yeah, I do have the platinum smoke. That's just because, I don't know, I thought might as well. As you can tell, this thing is pretty quick. Goes pretty fast. I'm quite happy with that. There we go. I feel like you guys can't hear me when I'm drifting. Hopefully you can. That's why I get a bit quiet when I'm drifting, because I can't even really hear myself, to be honest, with my headphones on and everything. Oh, I hit a wall there. That's alright. That'll buff out. I just love the new system of drifting in this game. Need for Speed 2015, that was good. Don't get me wrong, that was good drifting. But I felt like in that game I was ripping the handbrake every single turn, whereas this one I can just happily use the brake, you know, and only use handbrakes for pretty intense transitions and things like that. Which I think they've done pretty well on that. It's kind of like an aspect of a clutch kick in real life. Just a disclaimer, I do not drift in real life at all. I've only had one car, and it's a front wheel drive. So yeah, I do not drift in real life, but I do understand some basic concepts of drifting in real life. Oh, we got a base shipment, don't mind if I do. Oh, drift zone master. Oh, I was paying attention to that. God damn it. Yeah, this car's pretty quick. It does get a bit hard to control now and then. It really depends. It's quite nimble. You know, you can kind of just point it where you want it and it'll go. But I do find myself on tight turns kind of just like losing it a bit. I don't know how to explain it. Like that. I was trying to force it, but it was a bit hard. But kind of like that, how it just kind of gets jittery and it just kind of moves very strangely. I don't really know what that is. It's probably the steering angle. But yeah, that's my live tuning I have at the moment. Not really much to it. I used to have the weight balance at the front, but I found it was a bit too, I don't know, it was just not as good as I wanted it to, so I've just kind of left that in the middle for now. I may change it, who knows. Pardon me. And the handbrake strength is just a little bit weaker, just so that, you know, it doesn't stuff me up really. I find if I have it too strong, I just spin out. So a bit lighter is what I like. I like to use the handbrake sometimes just to kind of initiate, but then I find out if it's too strong, it just kind of spins me out and you don't drift. But yeah, I suppose we should do a race really, just to show you how fast this thing can go. Oh, okay, bit of traffic there. See there, I didn't really know what to do. I probably should have held on the throttle and just gone around them, but yeah, I just kind of let go and just, yeah, it Not really that controllable. Let's do a race. The race I've probably done the most is this Stargazer's Ascent, and there's a Descent as well up the top, which is just the same thing, just reversed. There it is. I just spam that when I need money or anything. So we'll go do that, I suppose. I find on this on the game the side bets can get pretty ridiculous. I've gone through a couple. The side bet that I have on at the moment, I think for the Ascent, it'll come up. I think it's a drift consistently for 1,600 meters. So you basically got to link it 1,600 meters, and it's just insane. I hate, like, people can do it really well, then I respect that, but linking corners, like just going back and forth on a straight road, I think it's just, if it's not done right, it just doesn't look great. And that's kind of what I want, is to drift looking good. I don't care if I, you know, I always hit the target score, so I don't care if I beat my highest score necessarily. Like, I'm not the kind of guy to grind it out and just drift every single, you know, meter. But yeah, there you go, 1,600. I'm just like, nope. I did 1,200 on the way down, and I only just did it, and it was not great. Like I said, it was not fun. It's not fun for me to just keep drifting and drifting and drifting and drifting on a straight road. You know? See, like there in Need for Speed 2015, I would have easily hit the handbrake quite hard there too. And in this, I can just easily hit the brake and just be happy with it. Which I really, really like that. It makes sense too. Ooh, almost lost it. Okay. I do need to work on staying on the road. I do tend to go off a bit, go a bit too hot boy, and I just kind of get, I don't know, I just kind of feel safe. Like, you know, I can go off the road. And I need to stop that, really. Oh, see, like there. That's what I was talking about with the jittery movements. It just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it's me or if it's the car. It's probably me, let's be real. But yeah, I need to work on that. There we go. Nice. The longest link I've had in, like, points wise is something like 600,000. It wasn't in this one, it was in, I think it was the Drift King. It was in this car though. That's the longest link I've had so far in terms of points. Is 600,000. That was nuts. I'll tell you what, I saw that and I just went, well, I'm done. I don't need to do anymore. Ooh, almost lost it. I hit the wall. Damn it. There we go. That's alright. There you are. Oh, just almost missed. Just missed a million. Dang. I don't remember what my high score. I think it's a million. I think it's something like 1,001,000. Like I just got above. Like I said, I do this over and over again. I'll do the Descent as well. So this is a speed card system. So every time you win, you get one as well. And if you don't like it, like I don't like this, you can either sell it for a certain amount of money. Depends on the number. Or you can trade it in for tokens. And you can use 3-part tokens to get a new speed card. And you can choose either the brand that you want, the part type you want, or the attribute you want. I normally do Chidori because I'm like, I love Chidori, and it'll randomize the rest. Alrighty, let's do this. I find I can't really tell which one's easier in this, whether it's the Descent or the Ascent. I probably have more on the Descent, but it's kind of like, I feel like I could do better in both of them really. Like just there I hit it. I do that quite often. Sometimes I don't. But I just feel like there I can link it somehow. Yeah, this hasn't started great. This has not started great, but that's alright, I can bring it back. I can easily say I'm gonna get the target score at least. Ah, okay. I still need to get used to it. go. A little bit there. Oh god. Yeah. You'd think after playing this one for like millions of times, not millions, but probably done this race about 50 times over, you'd think I'd be a bit better at it. Maybe not hit every wall at the start, but that's alright. It's all learning. Nobody's perfect. Oh, there we go, nice. See, I go off there quite a lot. That's what I need to work on, staying on the road. It's just lines, I think. Okay. Oh, that was not my best run at all. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't at all. But I won some money, and at the end of the day, I'll take that. Alright. I don't really know what else to show you guys. This is just kind of like an introduction. I just did the welcome video, so I just thought, let's just do something. Screw it, might as well. But yeah, I don't know. I could show you the rest of my cars, but I guess I could leave that for another video, really. Yeah, I'm pretty much with this game now. I'm just waiting until they bring out the Mazda RX-7, because that's my favorite car of all. Like, it's been my favorite car since I was about 5, I reckon. I have a Hot Wheels right now. I can see it. That's why I love RX-7s. So yeah, once I bring that car out, like that's probably going to replace this, even if it doesn't go to level 400, which it probably won't. Which is one thing I hate about this game, is that a lot of the cars don't go to level 400 unless it's a supercar or a hypercar, which theoretically makes sense. But come on, Need for Speed, I want a stupid fast RX-7, please. That would be amazing. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. That's my datsun / Nissan 240Z. She's not bad. She's my best car so far, for drifting, that is. I've tried some other cars that can go up to level 400, and it's just been a wreck. Hasn't been great. So yeah, I am a very, very big Japanese car fan, but I can respect other cars as well. But yeah, anyway, on that note, guys, I think I'll end it there. So I hope you guys all have a good day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and how about you comment down what you think about my 240Z. Maybe just some pointers, what you like, what you don't like. Yeah, and what car you'd like to see next, really, because I'm going to be doing a lot of reviews on cars in this game, in terms of drifting and maybe races and stuff like that, depending on what car it is. But yeah, anyway, so subscribe to join the Z Gang today, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day.